Hello, it's me, 16 and pregnant. And I'm late doing this video. I just woke up. Sorry for the effects. I did this because I don't need you guys to see my face because I don't have makeup on. Well, I don't wear makeup, but you know, when you just wake up, you look a mess. Alright, this episode was about Emily. It came on November 9th. Emily is from Alabama, I think Hayden. Um she got kicked out of her mother's house when her mother found out she was pregnant, so she had to move in with her dad and stepmother. She didn't have anywhere to go, and you know, of course her dad loved her, so he wasn't gonna let her stay out. Um let me see. Let me just jump into this because I really don't have that much time to talk about this. Um Emily daddy was very supportive of her from day one. And it's weird because it always usually be the mother who is supportive, but this time it was her father. And he was like, no, my daughter's not going to do this. My daughter is that. You know, he was just like on it, especially when he met up with Daniel's parents. I was like, yes, he was on it, like seriously. So she, you know, Emily boyfriend was Daniel. They was planning on getting married in June and moving into college housing for married couples at the University of Huntsville. But in order for Emily to do that, she would have to complete her junior year and senior year early, which means a lot of work for her. She was on the right track because straight A student, plenty of awards. But, you know, pregnancy started having her to miss some days from school, and whatever school she went to was very, very, very strict. You know, at first she was in regular school, and, you know, she was in part of the band. And, you know, like I said, she was getting awards. And then when she transferred to another school, when she had to go live with her father, that's when it got strict. Daniel was a senior, so he was pretty much good. But Emily, by her being a junior, she would have to catch up. You know, she had to after, you know, missing too many days of school, she had to withdraw from public high school, after being told she won't be able to allow to graduate due, like I said, to missing so many school days, her pregnancy and, you know, motion sickness. I thought that was real cruel because they knew she was pregnant, so why did you accept her? And you knew when you're pregnant you're gonna miss a lot of days, but as long as the work doing good and she's making straight A's, it shouldn't be a problem. But, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, and we don't really know the real story. Like, you know, it could have been more. You never know. So after that, you know, her stepmother, they went and go enrolled her in homeschool. Um, like I said, her daddy was very fucking supportive of her. He was always, you know, saying, my daughter's gonna make it. How you doing in school? How's Daniel doing in school? Like, he really did care for her. And it's like I said, this is the twist. Like, I love her daddy. Even though he was tough on her, we need more fathers like that in the world. Um, Oh yeah, her daddy was fearing that Daniel wouldn't be able to support his daughter in the long run. He felt like he was gonna like just, yeah, you know, get married or whatever, fill her head up, and then leave. So her dad was like, how he's gonna support you? What are you guys gonna be doing? I don't want my daughter to get pregnant. I mean, I don't want my daughter to go marry someone and, you know, don't make it. Basically, that's what he was trying to say. You know, he wanted his daughter to be something. Um, let's see. Emily gave birth to a boy. I think his name was Liam. Liam. Correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I know it's spelled Liam. Um, the sad thing that got me is once the baby arrived, work started becoming a problem. You know, her family found out she wasn't on track to graduate, even in homeschool. And, you know, that was That was kind of touchy. And you know, Daniel came to see them every other weekend, or the weekends he could get off. I mean, yes, that was nice or whatever, but I felt like he still can come and like support more. I don't know what he's doing now, but on the show he could have came. You know, I felt like he could have committed at least three to four times a week. And when he did come, it was funny. Like I don't know, it just felt weird. The funny part that got to me was on the episode when they was changing him. He was like, "Ew, he peed on the towel," and she was like, "Cover him up." And then they took, you know, they was giving him a bath, and after they gave him a bath, she was like, "I need to dry him off." And she's like, he was like, "Yeah, not with a pee towel," and she was like, "He didn't pee all over the towel." I thought that was funny. But yeah, like I said, I think Emily was wondering if Daniel was as committed to her as he said he was. I don't know. Like I said, it was a cute couple. They really didn't argue too much, and he was very supportive, and he loved her, and you know, they've been together forever and for a long time. I don't have nothing negative to say. So far, like, dude, like, guys, this have been the most positive season ever. And what I mean by positive, like, most so far the teen moms and they boyfriends has been there, and they started off rocky, but they've been having some positive episodes. But I don't know, I mean, things can change within the season, but so far, you know, everything's been going good, because you know me, I would speak my mind and I don't really give a fuck. Seriously, I don't, because it's a freedom of speech. But so far everything's been great. Um, that's all I have to say. Keep watching my videos, sub, comment, and rate. Keep watching MTV 16 and Pregnant. And it's me, Tyra Ginger, and I'm out. And once again, sub to 16 and Pregnant. And if I forgot anything, write it in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter. Send me a message. Let a girl, let a boy, let a friend, let a auntie, let a grandma know about me. So tell them to sub and to comment and to rate. Okay? Love you, and I'm out. Peace.